Right evening everyone. A little bit different tonight. The commentary box is moving at high speed because we're in the race. Attie's away, Johnny's away, Kit's away. So there'll be less talking because I can't talk and drive too well. But there will be some sort of race stream, and then we'll be back next week with a commentary, I think. But to be honest, I love this car on track, so it didn't take too much persuasion. Black sent me a setup, I projected it. And it's 15 minutes to qualify, which we've already had 4 minutes of. And we got 15-minute race. And then a 20-minute race. As always, it's rounds 5 and 6. Silverstone Classic. M1 Pro Car. Little bit different this week, like I say. Accentuating circumstances. Sending a big love to Attie. Hope he's alright and his family. He'll be back next week hopefully. Gonna let it blank through and just follow it. So well, I immediately regret not liking his setup he sent me because he's going to be faster than me on the straight. Yeah, I'm still in 4th. So Attie and Johnny are leading the championship and they're both not here. So basically we're out here trying to stack up the odds a little bit against Blank, but we've also changed the rules of the championship as well, so now it's only going to be 6 rounds counting out of the 7 rounds, so you're going to have a drop round because it's the summer. There's a lot of mad shit going on at the moment. I think it makes sense. Not falling away from Black Friday, but we're certainly not catching him or keeping up with him. If I was, so that means we are falling away from him. I might get back to that one. Might go back to that fucking setup, yeah. Do one more lap on my setup, being stubborn, and then we'll go blank setup. It's always a bit better, isn't it? Really? How was that? Yeah, this is better for me actually. Get the car turning on the brakes on the nose. Sorry, the stream's not going to be as good this week. It's a bit self-indulgent actually, to be honest, but Right, if we take loads of the fuel out, that might help. Right, if we take loads of the fuel out, that might help. One more go at this. 6th for the moment. Oh, Dex been practicing all day and he's matched blank fast time at the top as well. It's less than 200 seconds. That's less than 200ths in it. That's a 3/10 back. Angie 8/10 back. Kerb's a second back. And then some useless knobhead 1.5 seconds back. Get out of the way, that's faster. I might just commit to driving until I crash and then I'll just commentate on the race like normal. Do that both times. We'll see. A bit heavy. Slow down, wait for it. Here we go, pole position coming up. I was about a second up when I've been there, wasn't I? So the setup's not awful. Still really close to the top. Deck just got the edge of blank. said I was going to swap to blank set, didn't I? I didn't do it. I might do it for the race. We're sort of there, but we're not even using fifth gear. Oh. Shit, maybe that was. Oh shit. Try this again. Why is this so complicated? No, I don't want it. Great. Right, cool. Load that. Phase 5. Done. Save. Phew. My days. Right. So I get to the end of qualifying now. I'll try and do it like I normally do it. Deck plate looks like he's going to get pole position. He's still out there. Oh, Angie's dead. Kev's is dead. Motor mouth. Might nick pole, you never know. Probably not like that. Yeah, there we go. So Deck's going to get pole position. Nice one, Deck. Said he'd been practicing all day and it's paid off. Snicked in ahead of blank file. 200ths of a second. 3/10 back to FRY-DIZ. Got Angie in 4th. Kev's in 5th. I'm in 6th. I was a second up when I binned it, just want to point that out. I think we all saw that. Goalie's in 7th. Welcome to Kerb Clippers to goalie as well. Another guy joining us from Marmite. And then Redwood, Satis and Motormouth at the back. And it's going to be a 15-minute sprint race. I don't want to run out of fuel again. I've done a bit of running out of fuel recently. So yeah, the headlines. Sorry this isn't a full commentary race. We've been missing Johnny and Atu and Kit and a few others. And I fancy the race. And it's my championship and I can do what I want. So I'm in it. But if I crash, which I probably will, we'll jump straight up into the commentary booth. And then we'll be back to normal next week. But with the announcements of Project Cars 3 coming along soon and a Assetto Corsa on the way, we kind of want to get these championships. Keep ticking along. Blank File currently only 3rd in the championship. But if he wins this one, all comes second, he'll take the lead. Second place will give him a lead by a couple of points, I think. Alright, there we go. Oh shit, the mad grip. Pretty clean at the front. Actually try and commentate and race. Whoa, we're gonna die quickly. Nope, we didn't. Blank's actually got ahead of deck. So that, but yeah, that's the problem with the grid round here. I think 4th place is basically pole position. Side by side of the front, lockups, contact, smoke, got smoke. That's deck and Dazza. I could do this actually. Yeah, I don't know what. Kerb shot back a little bit as well, and he's up to 3rd. Ground battle's dropping a little bit off the tail end of the top 7 here. We're nicely positioned in the camera car. Whoops, 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 whoops. 3 wide's probably not going to work.
Come on, this guy's a hit our way. Big push now, let's fight our way past.
Maybe one more gear. So Blank's leading the way, he's got 1.3 second lead over deck, he's recovered actually up to 2nd now, Angie in 3rd. Sender's 4th, Dazza's 5th, top 5 still pretty close. Looks like Blank File's just had that gap shrunk a little bit, might have dropped off the road slightly as Dazza goes wide ahead of me. Pick it over to the end, scare the shit out of me. Down a bit deep. On the way if I don't down the curve. Oh, it's textbook. Nobody's died yet. Whoa. So Blank is just creeping out ahead now. He's got 1.8 second lead from deck. How can Angie go? Angie's got some speed tonight. Flying. He's absolutely tearing it up. That's bad. That's really bad. He's let it. Oh, that's how easy that is. And I feel like a responsibility to try and keep the camera near the front of the race. Come on. A bit of trouble up ahead. So Angie and Kerb tripping over each other. Wow, my tail's getting really happy now. We're about third here. Blank's giving deck a little, just yet still creeping away, just a few tenths a lap. Oh, why does that keep happening? Ah, no! Well, that's been coming for ages. Still seen him up ahead, 3 wide. Oh, somebody's gone off as well. I think Angie's gone off. It's unfortunate. Oh, these hot back tyres, yeah, that's Angie at the side. So now it's Dazza and Kerb's battling near the P3 up ahead, we can see. Something's gone wrong with the rear tyre, not wrong with the rear tyres. It's just hot. Send apologies to Johnny and Atto for doing a shit job of stopping Blank from winning. Swerve ahead again. Oop. Goldie makes a mistake.
And P5, digging.
They're still side by side for third, Kevs and Dazza. So this corner changes every single lap. Never in the same place. Not even close. Terrible. So Blank well out ahead now, 6 seconds in the lead. In the run to victory, it looks like Deck's falling back a little bit actually into the clutches of Kerbs and Dazza. Angie unlucky to end up in the wall after running third early in the race. Whoa, dramas, what's going on here? I've seen Blank's actually dropped it. Oh my days. He's actually gone and so Blank's gone and died. He's in fourth, he's right ahead of me. Suddenly we've got the race ahead of us again. Just as I was starting to doze off. That's it, Deck's got the lead back. I think Blank must have died in the chicane at the end. Oh, that was a dumb place to go. So suddenly top three separated by a second. There they are.
That's your best so far.
Kev's 3/10 back.
5 minutes to go.
The Blank, he's not particularly slow, but now they're all fighting for that lead. God damn. Could have been up there as well. Oh, that stupid mistake.
Nice one, UPV.
What has changed as well. Kev's in the lead. Dex spun at the first corner or gone off at the first corner. There they all are. So Daz is up to second as well. Dex third. I think he ran wide at the corner. The first corner took the curb. Blank File's not out of this. He's only 3.8 seconds back. Wide, going up wide at the front. Daz looks like he's run wide. There was Dazza. Kev Sender's turn to lead. Fuck this, I should just fucking park this fucking car. Get back to doing my job. Should have known even with 9 it was going to be a mental race. It's always a mental race. Fuck it, we're doing it. Look at that. Dex leading. We've got 3 minutes left. Dex from Kev's. And does it. 1, 2, 3. I was in the win it or bin it category. I wasn't on for the win, so here we are. Angie's now down in 9th place. Deck leads the way. Kev's right up in that slipstream. Oh, free for the lead there. Dazzle looks to the outside of Kev's here. Too wide in Deck's mirror. Blank's going to come back into this if these 3 aren't careful there. Watch him pop over the hill there in the background. 1.50 1.5 seconds left. There'll be 2 laps to go this time by. Deck looking for his first win. Daz has won a few. I think Kev's has won 1. Sender's won 1. You can correct me if that's wrong. But Deck hasn't won. He's only just joined us, of course. They come sweeping around it. Still tucked right up in the slipstream, Dazza. Oh, he makes the move, he's got to run. He's up the inside. Can he hold it? Deck might try and hold it around the outside. Dazza gets the move done. He runs a little bit wide on the grass. He survives. Great move, Dazza. Up into the lead, man, Dazza. This is still awesome stuff. Kev's dips the wheel on the grass. Suddenly Deck's got Kev's to worry about as well. Oh, he comes in hot. It's flat through there, but you've got to get the line right. Up over the Browder Hill. Into the chicane for what will be the penultimate time. White flag in the air. For Melted Dazza. What an amazing move that would be for the lead if he ends up hanging on. 1 lap to go. It's actually starting to get a little bit of an advantage there, half a second now. Whoa, Deck goes late on the brakes. He's going to miss his braking point here. Might give Kev's a chance a second. That's going to be music to Daz's ears. Well, let's just check Dazzle's line through it. Jack and Kev still fighting together. I think Dazzle might have this. Blackfire's got right back up in the tail of the top three, but not quite in time. What a drive from Dazzle. And Deck and Kev's. Blackfire made the mistake. We slightly missed it because I was just a little bit off the back of the pack, but as they're coming into the final corner, Deck's coming in sideways, holds on to it. My Dazzle's going to win. What an amazing move around the outside, takes the victory. Deck gets second place, and then what happened there at the end? Was that Blackfire nicking it off Kev's at the line? I think it was. How did he do that? Mad. Fair play, Black nicks third. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I think Kev's must have run wide off the last corner. Goldie's going to come in fifth. Drive goalie, and then all dramas in pro at the end. Redwood, there's parts on the racing line. He takes out the brown bomber. Satis. Oh my! But it's Satis. What's even been going on back here? We don't know. Angie's still in ninth. Satis is going to be fine in seventh, even though he just got taken out by, well, not was taken out by. Came across a stationary red at the end. Hasn't cost him anything. Mate, Marth in eighth, and Angie in ninth. Well, there we go. So Dazzle takes the win. Deck Payne gets second. Blackfire in third. Kev's in fourth. Goldie fifth. Redwood sixth. Satis seventh. Motormarth eighth. Angie ninth. And then I might give myself a point. Right, we'll be doing the reverse grid draw right now. After I just snap this. Hey Siri, pick a random number between 6 and 8.
It's 8.
So put Motormouth on pole. I'll just commentate on the next one as well, shall I? I think we learned a lesson there. Yeah, I've missed the reverse grid now anyway, whatever. Right, back to lobby. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened with the blank and the Kevs thing right at the end there for P3, guys. Yeah, we're chatting about it in Discord, I don't know what happened there. I saw it once, it looked strange. We'll go back and check it out, but for now we'll go with what the game said. Right. Right, 20 minutes. not finished. Not finished at all. Oh. Right there, so 20-minute race. Reverse grid draws, put motor map on pole. Shall I go for that? Sorry again everyone, it's not been the same as not the usual sort of quality of broadcast or field of grid that we normally have, but we still managed to get a race on, and we still got the exciting bit at the end of commentary. Whoa, do they have more fuel? Does it matter? Probably not. At least we don't have to use a sketchy ass grid for this one. Come on in. It was tempting, but we're committed. We're committed to the cause. Let's give this race the commentary it deserves. So only 9 runners, but pretty much a full inverse grid. Just Angie at the back after her troubles, but she was running well in race 1 tonight. So again, Atu missing, Johnny missing, Kit missing, Nico missing. Summer times. And various reasons actually. Work coming back. A few virus scares, things as well for Atu. Once again, we extend our big love to Atu and his family. Hope everything's alright. Can't get to his PS4 at the moment, that's why he's not out. Hopefully everyone will be back next week. When we go racing, where the hell do we go next week? Ooh, Long Beach. First one of the 3 American races next week. Long Beach, Watkins Glen, then Road America. So Long Beach next Monday for round 7 and round 8. Hopefully back with a more full grid. But for now, we get ready to go racing once again. Round number 6. The motor map just backs him up into the final chicane, as is his right. And gives it beans out the final corner. Start finish line comes up quite quickly. They're free to race from here. Redwood getting swamped a little bit immediately. Goldie up into 3rd. Oh, contact. Kerbs and Redwood touched. I think they both survived. Then Red and Deck come to blows. Both survive as well. Red's gone back pretty quickly there, but hung onto it and facing in the right direction. Motormouth leads them out onto the back straight. Science in close attention. Goldie in 3rd. Here come the pro drivers up through the field. Kev's blank, Deck 4, 5 and 6. All little contact there. Kev's and Deck just rubbing door handles. Motormouth continues to lead. Oh, just as I said, that makes no mistake. Puts a wheel on the grass, little tank slapper. Somebody comes back in from very wide there. That won't have been fast. Motormouth and Satis for the lead, side by side. Satis goes in a little bit deep. Then the Malteser. And now Kez, having a look at Motormouth for the lead here. As the pro drivers start to come through the Anfield. Motormouth does lead a lap though. Good effort from Motormouth. Oh, sticking together. Is that going to work out? Oh, they got themselves unstuck. Now I think Motormouth will relinquish the lead. To Kevs. Blankford tries to follow through. Good driving from Motormouth though. Hanging tough. Come out on the straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. Still 2.3 seconds separating the top 8. All the field basically, just Redwood dropping off the back. All contact, and then just a little tank slapper from Motormouth. And Blank and Deck are side by side this time. And Motormouth and Daz are in the background. Does make for great racing, Silverstone Classic. Whoa, that's blank filed. Getting saucy on the dirt. Kevs leads them round to complete lap number 3. Sideways into the last corner comes Deck. 3 tenths back. Oh, come drifting through. That's a little bit too much drift from Motor. Drifts out to the grass. Contact with the wall. Comes back on. Just ahead of Angie. Angie running well again. Coming up from the back, Motormouth goes, he's going to hit the wall, is he? Doosh. Nasty damage on that M1. Drops him out of the battle for the lead. Senna still leading the way. Deck and a blank file. Then Daz at 1.4 seconds back. Angie's now up to 5th. Made her way past Satis. Whoa, late lunge from Deck. Oh, and he clips the curve. Oh, and big damage. Big damage. You can see what he was trying to do then. Kept the unfortunate party in that one. Deck committed up the inside. Looks like I think he hit the curb with both right hand side tyres at the same time. Just pitched him into Kevs. Just opened the door up for Blank to take the lead. He's still got Daz at 6 tenths back. But that has opened the field up, unfortunately. So Angie now does get back up onto the podium. Mr. Consistency Satis is in 4th. Kerb's going to be running with damage now in 5th. Unlucky there, Kerb's out of the lead. That'll be reviewed, as always, on the steward's bus. Looks a bit bent, that M1 Pro Kart. And all that to let these two get away. It's going to be a good day in the championship for Dazza and Blanc, I think. That is for sure. Johnny and Atu not here once again. The 2 championship leaders. Both missing. Dazza might fancy a back-to-back victories here. Got to recover, and Kerb's putting pressure. All over Satis. In the custard tart. You might get that move done here. Nice, comes out ahead. Still wibbling down the straights, poor old Kerbs. I think that's still fighting over 5th. Goldie's just gone in the wall here. And Blank File, the 5th house by Dazza. Out in turn number 1 for the lead. And he changes his hand once again. That's Motormouth coming through in the background. Angie's still running without damage. There she is in 3rd place. On for a podium. Then you got the Kev Satis battle. They come down the straight. And a little bit of a gap back to Goalie versus Redwood. Dex in the pits, by the way. Yeah, that was heavy damage. Heavy damage. And then Motormouth and Knight, we saw him go in the wall as well. Leaders side by side. Apologies to Black, we missed the start of that. But he's found his way back up into the lead again. Hopefully these two can do it. Go a race. Black following up bit slow at the final corner. 10 minutes on the clock, halfway through the race. Leaders separated by 1/10 of a second. Comes down to Metal Dazzler versus Blackfire for this one. Angie in the background hoping they both take each other out. But 4.8 seconds back. Kev's in a deck paint, unfortunately wiping each other out. Oh, send it in from Metal Dazzler there. Nice to see full face masks in use, adhering to all current motorsport standards in the M1 Pro Club. Dazzler plots his next move here against Blankfire. Satis and what's going on here? So that's Motormouth who's let down in the yellow car. Satis is still keeping Kev's honest. Kev's running with damage, just as they put a lap here on Motormouth. But really, after that accident and the depleted field already, it looks like it's down to these two to keep us entertained for 8.5 minutes. Already changed the lead about 3 times. Guys are just sitting back in Blackfire slipstream for a little bit. Just sizing him up. Oh, so that slowed down a bit with damage slightly on the racing line there. That helped Blank up a little bit. Miller. Number 99 Blackfire's under pressure here. Dazzle looks to the outside. Side by side, breaking down into the final hairpin. Final chicane, sorry. Blackfire holds on, 7.5 minutes to go, just under. Oh, good run from Dazzler out of the final corner here. Not quite at the bumper. Not quite at the bumper, but Blackfire might give him the corner here. He does, leave him room. Blackfire runs around the outside. Great defence, Blackfire. Literally, some weeks, you know, we can't always have full grids. We don't always have full grids. Some weeks we're short on numbers. Some weeks I worry about the racing. Should never really worry, to be honest. Something always comes up. And Dazzler and Blank putting on a great show here. First race was pretty manic as well. We saw most of it from my vantage point. I'm glad we switched to commentary at the end though. And even though I'd probably be winning this race if I was in it, almost certainly now. Yeah. Championship will continue next week. Normal service will resume. But there's real championship points on up for grabs here. Nonetheless, this is still round number 6. Even with some of the main players not here, still going to be big points for Dazzler, big points for Blankfire. These two were 3rd and 4th in the championship coming into the round. I think they'll almost certainly be 1 and 2 in the championship leaving. But now that we've added the drop round, so only your best 6 of the 7 rounds are going to count. There'll be some maths to do towards the end of the season to figure out who's in the real pole position. I'm sure Bruce will love doing that on his spreadsheets. 5 minutes to go now, 0.3 of a second. Colossal gap between the front two. Everyone else sort of spread out pretty much as they were. Angie's not comfortable in 3rd now. She grabs a podium tonight. That'll be awesome for Angie. Hopefully she'll be really pleased with that. Kev's Sender Kev Sender in 4th again. Unlucky to be worked out the lead. Mr. Consistency Satis in 6th. Dexton 7th. Motormouth in 8th. We've had a retirement as well. But it's still on for the lead. Goalie who's dropped out of the race, unfortunately. But again, welcome to Kerb Clippers to goalie. This is first rounds with us. Whoa, big sideways, Blackfire gets a little bit of help from Dazzler and goes straight in the wall. Big change in the front. Not a lot Dazzler could do to avoid that then, but he certainly didn't help Blackfire out. And that will pretty much leave Dazzler with the win. 4 minutes to go on the clock. 3 laps left. 5-second lead. There we go, Costy from Blackfire. Just hooked a little bit too much curb on the inside. Coming out the final corner, pitched himself into a little bit of a 4-wheel drift, and then unfortunately arriving on the scene at great speed behind him, as he had been for pretty much the last 5 or 6 laps, was Motor Dazzler. He just pitched him straight into the pit wall. Maximum points on the cards here for Dazzler, and this is actually perfect for the championship, to be honest. Blackfire's. Ooh, yeah, I think Dazzler might even be leading the championship now, you know. He hangs on here. Oh, it'll be just 2 laps to go, I think. Yeah, 2 laps. So penultimate lap for Dazza. It's pretty much as you were through the field. Everyone's spread out now. So I'll just watch Dazza cruise on. I literally forgot what I was doing as usual. So Dazza is actually coming from 10 points behind Blank Fire. He's only on 38 points, so it's been a storming round from Dazza. Best finish so far was a 2nd place in round 3, but other than that, he's had a bit of bad luck because he is, yeah, two 6th and a 5th other than that. No, sorry, 2 6th and a 7th other than that. So this is going to leave the championship pretty finely poised. He's going to pick up 40 points, 78 points. He's only on 63, so even though he's not here, he's still only going to be 15 points behind Dazza. And I think Blackfire and Daz are going to be pretty much neck and neck in the championship 1 and 2. White flags in the air, by the way. Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, my head. This is why I've been a bit reluctant to do these drop round sort of things before. We'll try it with this championship. Why the hell not? But it starts to melt my head a little bit thinking about all the who's now 15 points behind, but obviously Daz has then got to drop around. Blah 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 blah. We're only really going to start making any sense of it when we get towards kind of the final. The final couple of rounds of the season. But for now, anyway, regardless of all of that, Melted Daz is going to come round to complete the double. The latest driver to do the double, there's been a few recently, and pick up a 2nd win of the evening. Well done to Dazza. Blankfire's going to come in 2nd place after that little mistake. Still solid points to Blankfire. I think it was a 4th and a 2nd, wasn't it, or a 3rd and a 2nd? So he'll be fairly happy with that. Angie gets the podium. Well done to Angie. Congratulations once again to Angie. Great drive. Looks back on the pace this week. Angie has Kerb arrives on the scene immediately to write off the race winner's car. In 4th spot, unlucky to get Whites out of the lead, Kev, so we'll have a look at that from deck paint. Obviously not on purpose, but definitely wasn't Kev's fault. Satis picks up more good points in 5th. Redwood's going to come in 6th. And then Deck, who's been in and out of the pits, looks like he's going to get 7th. And then Motormouth's going to come over in 8th. There's Deck coming in 7th. Or a lap down, in fact, even. Motormouth and Deck a lap down. They've both been in the pits and in the wars. But there we go. So Dazza does do the double. Round 6 complete. Well done to Daz. Once again, sorry it was a bit of a bodge job this week, really, but we got something out of that. We'll be back next week with the full grid, full commentary from Road America. But in the meantime, Dazza takes the win, Blankfire gets 2nd, Angie gets a podium in 3rd. Well done to those 3. Kev's 4th, Satis 5th, Redwood 6th, Deck Paint gets 7th, Motormouth 8th, Goldie gets 9th, and I will not be giving myself another point for 10th. Because I'm not even in this championship. Right, thanks for watching, everyone. See you next week, or Wednesday actually. He's here tomorrow with the iRacing. Stay safe out there, folks. See you soon. Sam.